everything that's happening right now, I'm in love. Am I getting too excited? Probably. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, I've got some fun stuff for you. Yesterday was Friday, and your girl took herself to Ulta and Sephora and Target and came back with quite a haul. I mean, again, I have no self-control. And then at the same time, I kind of wanted to celebrate the launch of this channel with some new makeup for you guys and for myself. At the end of the day, do we really need to justify a good makeup haul? I don't think so. But anyway, yeah, I've got my Ulta bag right here, and I thought I would take you through what I purchased and try some makeup on, because we've got some new products that I've never tried before, that I've heard good things about, and things that I saw that I was just like, ooh, shiny, come home with me. So I hope you guys are down for that. Just FYI, I have my face prepped somewhat. I have moisturizer, I have foundation on, I have my Milk Makeup eye primer on. I haven't done my brows yet. They're looking pretty sparse, but I guess we'll talk brows. Since I just mentioned brows, we'll just talk brows, because I did pick up something new for my brows that I'm determined to master, because I've never had any luck with brow pens. As you know, my go-to brow situation is my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer, which has the built-in spoolie and the angled tip, if you will. And while I love it, my one gripe about eyebrow pencil is that it looks a little too smudgy. And every time I see a makeup artist or a beauty YouTuber use a brow pen, I'm just like, I wish I could get good at that, because I've tried them in the past, like with cheaper brands, but never had any luck. But I'm determined. So again, I picked up 2 shades of NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen. So here's one that I got, and this is the brunette shade, which is a dark shade, and then I picked up a lighter shade in the ash brown. So here are the 2 boxes, and here's what the pen itself looks like, so I'll pop that off. And the tip is very similar to my Pat McGrath and Stila liquid eyeliners, except the felt tip is way finer. And the reason why it's finer is because it has to create hair-like strokes. But the reason why I picked up 2 shades is because I was watching Katie Jane Hughes' YouTube channel, and she always goes in with 2 different shades. She uses a lighter shade as the base and then goes in with a darker one to fill in all the other gaps and more concentrated towards the center of the brow, if that makes any sense. So that was the method behind my madness. And again, I went with NYX because they are relatively inexpensive. You know, you can get them at pretty much any drugstore. Again, I got these at Target, and I believe they were $12.99 US, I believe. I will link to all these products down below where you can check them out. And guys, it is pouring out. Perfect day to do this, except the lighting may not be as good, so I apologize if things are a little dark. We're working with what we have here. So the other thing that I picked up was, again, not to mention Katie Jane Hughes again, but I was, again, watching her channel, and she just published a video recreating a look that she did on Kate Bodsworth. And I fell in love with this look. I really wanted to give it a try, and she used a palette from Too Faced, which just came out. I believe it just launched, and here's the box. How cute is that? How stinking cute. It's Italian Spritz by Too Faced, and yeah, here's what the tin looks like. I love this tin. It is so fun. And at first glance, these colors in general are not something I would typically gravitate towards. They're definitely out of my comfort zone, but seeing the look that KJH recreated, I was swayed. It looked so fun and summery, something that I really wanted to try. So, you know, twist my arm, picked up one of these palettes, and yeah, I think there are some colors in here that I think I'm gonna, you know, get a lot of use out of. I'm gonna try some stuff with it, guys. So that's a look that we're gonna try. Maybe today, maybe in today's video. I don't know. I'll think about it. But that's not all. Oh, no, my friends. I picked up not one. You guys are going to think I'm nuts, but I could not help myself. I picked up 2 other eyeshadow palettes. And yeah, I just could not help myself. And this brand I've seen before, but I've never tried any of their makeup. And that is Morphe. I've heard good things about their brushes. I haven't heard too much about their eyeshadows, but looking at the palettes, I could not resist. My gosh, you guys. Talk about this. This is Morphe's 35L Ultralavender Artistry palette. And these are pretty affordable. I think they're like $27 US. And you get so many fun colors. Okay, so here's the palette. And then, are you ready for this? Ah! Okay. Guys, look, it's so fun. And I have been on the prowl for kind of like a violet eyeshadow palette. This is a little bit on the cool side, something that I'm a little hesitant about, but I know like this color here won me over. This is called Very Vivid. It's just like again, these punk plum violet purples that I'm obsessed with. So I think that's going to get a lot of use for me. And then, yeah, I definitely want to play with this color up here, Virtual Violet. Can have a lot of fun with that. But the reason why I've been looking for a purple palette is because, I don't know if you can tell, but I have green eyes. And if you look on the color wheel, when you use colors that are complementary to your eye color, it really makes them pop. So my eyes are like green/hazel, so whenever I use either like a red all the way to a purple on the opposite side of the spectrum, my eyes have a tendency to, you know, just pop. So I think, you know, this is gonna do some fun stuff for my eyeballs. So there's that. And then another palette that where'd it go? I need to get organized. And then this palette is the complete opposite of these other two palettes that I got. Like as soon as I saw it, I was like, this is my palette. Like if there's a Kristen palette, this is it. And that is, again, Morphe's Lunarious. Yeah. So smaller palette. So yeah, it's a smaller palette. And of course, I love the black, but my gosh, you guys, like Kristen in a palette, just all of my colors. I mean, it's got your transition shades. It has shimmers. I really like this shade right here. It's like a dual tone. It's called Outer Limits. And then it has like a basic shimmer over here. Cosmic Shift. It has some highlighters. And then, yeah, just, I mean, talk about like a perfect travel palette. This is, I feel like, gonna come with me everywhere. And you can easily take these from day to night, I think. Gosh, do I want to recreate this look or try this palette today? I mean, I feel like this palette will match with what I'm wearing. Not that I'm going to wear this out later. Well, let me see. Okay, so because Dennis and I are probably going to go out to dinner tonight, I'm going to go with this palette, try it out for you guys today, and then save these two other palettes for another video next week. So those are my 3 mega purchases yesterday, those 3 palettes, but then I did go ahead and pick up a couple more odds and ends. Again, like things that I've been wanting to try and never got around to doing it. Well, you know, yesterday and today is the day. And one of those things was e.l.f. Poreless Primer. Again, one of these like cult products that I've been hearing glowing reviews about that, I've never just gotten around to trying it. And I don't know if you can tell, but I do have some pores happening in and around my nose area. I don't know why, but for some reason, as I get older, these pores just keep growing and growing. And hopefully this will save me. I don't know. We're going to find out today. And the other thing, if you remember my last video, my little contouring mishap, I tried using this Makeup by Mario SoftSculpt shaping stick in the light color. It turns out I feel like this shade is more of a bronzer than a contour for me. For as far as contouring is concerned, I think it has to be more on the gray scale of things. So this, I feel like I'm going to be just using it as a bronzer come summer. Not that I really wear bronzers, but I might be in the mood. In the spirit of getting this contouring thing down, I did also pick up another NYX product called Wonder Stick, and it's their dual-ended face shaping stick. And yeah, this definitely seems more contour friendly for me because, well, again, it comes with 2 ends, has dual ends like so, and you have a highlight end like so. And then on the other side, you have your contour stick. And yeah, you can see that's definitely more gray compared to the Makeup by Mario. Where is it? Do. Yeah, it's very subtle, but definitely more gray in this stick right here. Ooh, I just got some on my finger. So we're gonna have fun with that today. Pray for me. We got the Poreless Primer, we got the contouring stick, and then another e.l.f. product because I feel like you can never have too many of these. This complexion sponge trio. 3 sponges in 3 different sizes. This little guy here, I feel like it's gonna get in the nooks and crannies of my under eye area, which that's been a hole in my makeup collection. So we remedied that one yesterday. We're gonna try those. And then, is that it? Is that all I got? I feel like I got something else. That is all I purchased yesterday. Yes, that is all. But the one thing I will say that I was really excited about is that at checkout at Ulta, they gave me a free sample of my favorite perfume. I've been wearing this since I was a teenager, guys, and I still have a bottle, but I think it's Turnt. I haven't worn it in a long time, but anyway, I was super excited to get Chanel Chance as a sample with my purchase, so yay. I love this so much. I mean, for me, a little goes a long way, so I basically just do a little spritz and run into it. That's how I put on my perfume, but any more and it just becomes overkill because it is very like, it's almost like a fresh floral fragrance. I'll look up the exact notes on Sephora and pop it below the screen over here. But yeah, all right, so without further ado, let's put on some makeup, shall we? So again, as I mentioned, I'm already wearing foundation, moisturizer, and eye primer. So I'm gonna go in with this Poreless Primer by e.l.f. There we go. And I did try a little of this yesterday, and I have to say, I really like the formula. It's very emollient, has a nice velvety, smooth, powdery finish. So I'm just gonna go on the parts that I need it, which is right here. And yeah, I mean, it's not like it's completely mattifying and photoshopping my face. You can still see the pores, but it definitely adds a slight subtle matte sheen. A matte sheen? Is that something? It doesn't completely mattify. There's still a little sheen poking through. It's very translucent, if you will, but it adds just kind of like a matte veil over my skin, which I appreciate. I know all I can see. So no primer, 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 no primer. Okay, we're gonna go in on the side. I'm just adding a very light layer. Again, not going overkill. And it really is moisturizing. I wonder if this could even just replace moisturizer. Definitely not the SPF. I need the SPF. But yeah, this is very, very moisturizing, and it's not greasy at all. So yeah, look at that. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I'm sure there are stronger, denser products out there, but if you're looking for something simple that does the job, I mean, yeah. Let's try this eyeshadow, or this eyebrow stuff. So, okay, I'm gonna go in with the lightest shade first, which again is taupe. What is this color? Ash brown. Ash brown. And I did try tweezing my eyebrows again, just trying to even things out, because this eyebrow, I feel like this is my best eyebrow. Like, it's the easiest brow to make up, whereas this one is a little unruly. And I tried tweezing some excess hairs earlier, but you know, let me get my spoolie brush. I'm just gonna brush things out and see where all the bald spots are. Because again, tweezed my eyebrows to oblivion when I was a teenager, and some hairs just haven't grown back. So I'm just gonna go in with a very, very light hand. Small strokes. Like so. And this is really nice. I have to get better at creating a straight line like right here. I'm so used to taking the pencil and drawing a straight line this way. I've got to get good at just drawing little tiny hair strokes in a straight line. Oh gosh. And I could probably build upon. It's not bad. I mean, the formula is very wet. I mean, I don't know what that tells you, but I feel like I can really get in there. I mean, that's... it is a tint, so I don't know if it stains your skin or, yeah, it actually stains your skin a little bit. It does come off with soap and water, but once it's on there, it'll be on there for the rest of the day, so you don't have to worry about it smudging, which is good because the pencils that I've been using, those, yeah, they don't really last all day. But oh my God, I really like this. Honestly, I don't think I even need to go in with the darker color yet, at least. Maybe if I put on my eyeshadow and that turns out to be too dark, I'll go in with a darker one, but this is a really nice formula. Again, like just a light, very, very light hand. I feel like this brow is going to be difficult again just because, yeah. Can't get it. I cannot, never get them to match. Once in a blue moon I will, but for the most part, my eyebrows are never twins. Always fraternal twins. I don't, see, this is great, but on a day when I just want to run and go, this would be too much. I don't know if I'd have patience to devote this much time to my eyebrows every day. I mean, I will say I never leave the house without doing my eyebrows. I'm just one of those people. I have to do my brows. But yeah, this is too much high maintenance for me. But I like the formula. I like the result. Yeah, it's just a great little formula. Great purchase. I am a fan. But it's definitely something that you have to have time for. Like date night, or you know, you're going out somewhere for the evening and you have a little extra time to make yourself a little extra. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going in with the darker brush just for good measure to see what that does. I played it safe. I haven't added any volume to my eyebrows, but yeah, I really do like the formula. It does look very natural. I mean, that is key. The fact that it looks natural, it doesn't look like it's been drawn in, I mean, great. I mean, once I get my technique down and feel more confident, maybe I'll try bushing out the brows a little bit. I'll add some volume, but for now we're gonna play it safe. So yeah, these NYX, what are you, brow tint pens. Love them, highly recommend. I mean, wonderful. Okay, so the Poreless Primer and the NYX Brow Tint, 2 winners so far. Very, very excited about that. And let me see, do we want to do the contouring? So scared, guys. Oh, I've been scarred by the last one, but you know what? Let's go for it. So I'm gonna do basically hit every area where there are shadows. So I'm using the dark side, so I'm just gonna draw a line like so, and then zhuzhing it in my temple like this, over here. And I'm just going, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm just going below my cheekbone. I don't want to drag things down. I want to keep things lifted, so just drawing a line like so into my temple. Sculpt my nose, so. And this formula is really nice too. It's very creamy. I'm gonna go underneath my lip. So, under my jawline. Yeah, it's just a very nice, creamy, smooth formula so far. I like. So far, it's so good. Yeah, let's work with that. Let's start with that and see how that goes. And I'm gonna use this brush that I don't really use, but it's from IT Cosmetics. It's like a dual-ended blush brush and, I don't know, a smaller brush on the other end. This is their, let me see, Heavenly Looks Complexion Perfection All Over number 7. Concealer brush, that's what it is. It's a concealer brush. So I'm going to take the concealer brush and just buff out these lines, just kind of using delicate motions, like so. Kind of zhuzhing it in there. Yeah, I mean, this looks so much better than the Makeup by Mario. Again, I'm going to be using the Makeup by Mario as a bronzer, so that one has not seen the last light of day, don't worry. Purpose for everything, guys. Yeah, so, okay. We've got some sculpting going on. I like. left hand. Fun fact, I was born left-handed and my German grandmother thought it was bad luck, so she taught me to be right-handed. And consequently, I'm ambidextrous for the most part. I'm more right-hand dominant, but I can easily do things with my left hand if need be, which I think is pretty cool. So, yeah. All right, now I'm going to take this end and kind of zhuzh it out. Wow, that is sculpted. Take that down there. Brand new nose. Not that I needed one, but just curious to see what contouring can do for me. I don't, and here we are. I don't know if I want to, do I need a big forehead? I don't, but why not? Okay, I'm going to take it up here. I don't know if I'm doing things right. I'm starting small, guys. Starting small and building upon if need be. Okay, brush that into the hairline. Another winner of a product. I am a fan. So there's that. And now let's do eyes. Let's just start it because I want to do, I've already done foundation, and well, you know what? Let's take these e.l.f. spongies for a spin because these are so cute. So anyway, okay, I'm gonna try something again that I've never done before, but I have this Makeup Forever Ultra HD concealer that is much too bright for me. I got the wrong shade, don't ask why, but it acts as a good highlighter. So I'm gonna use that to lift my eyes, like so. Just gonna do that. So, and then take this down my nose, take this over here. Oh gosh, you know what I forgot to do? I have a goatee. I didn't smudge that out. I'm all over the place today. Oh goodness, there you go. This is definitely going to make my lips pop. And then I'm going to take this guy right here, the medium-sized one, and just kind of blend out. And just kind of buff it out, lifting. Dabbing over my brow bone like so. Just like brightening the certain areas that could use a little lift, if you will. Like this area right here. Okay. I guess it brightened up my face just a little bit, so, whatever. We're trying new things here, guys. Okay, now I'm gonna go in finally with my Morphe palette. This is, again, the Luminaria, Luna, what is it? We're gonna go in with a smaller Morphe palette, just because, again, it goes with what I'm wearing. I might have date night tonight with Dennis, and yeah, I feel like this is just a really good standard palette for me, and I could, again, take this from day to night in the future. So let's start with a day look, and then we'll take that from day to night. Where's my fluffy brush? I'll grab this brush. This is a Rephr #1 brush. Again, Rephr, love them. They are amazing. And I am gonna go in with this shade, Comet Gazer, this light shade right here. And just tap that off. And again, just go in over my brow bone. Just kind of highlight that a little bit, give it a lift. So now I'm gonna go in with this transition shade, Full Orbit, right here. And just take that in the outer corner of my eye and under. So this is definitely a cool, very cool taupe. All of these shades in here are on the cool end of the spectrum, where I feel like the looks that I've been doing the last two videos are more warm. And that's one thing I really can't figure out about my skin tone. I feel like I'm a neutral. I have a neutral complexion because whenever I look at my veins, I can never tell if they're definitively blue or green. They say, they, as in, I don't know, beauty experts or gurus, whatever you want to call them, they say that when you have a hard time telling the color, the actual color of your veins, you can't tell if they're blue or green, that means you're neutral. And if you also look good in both gold and silver jewelry, you're also considered neutral. Though typically I tend to gravitate towards wearing gold jewelry, but I feel like I also look good in silver jewelry. But looking at this palette, I think, I don't know, I pull this off really well, or I feel like I'm pulling this off really well with these shades. Well, right now I only have one shade on my person, so we'll see, we'll see. It'd be cool to try a smoky eye with this. Okay, I'm just gonna buff that out with my reference number 1 brush again, just to kind of smooth things out. I didn't take this under my eye over here. Let's see. Yeah, so no drama today, guys. No drama today, yet. All right, so I think we're good with that shade with gravitational, oh no. I think I just dipped into the gravitational or pull shade without realizing it. I started out with this shade and then I inadvertently went into gravitational pull. So, you know, getting ahead of myself. But yeah, again, it's just very, very neutral. I like it. Let's go a little more ham with that color. And then we'll go into the darker shade shadow phase. And I'm actually gonna go in, I'm gonna take another brush. This is, this brush that I was just using, by the way, is KJH, Katie Jane Hughes, her number 17 brush, which is really great. It's really great for getting into those creases. It just has a really nice dome-shaped tapered edge. So I'm gonna go in with this brush here, her number 19, which is very similar, but has more of like a flat top. And because it's clean, so I'm gonna go back in with the Full Orbit shade, the lightest shade in the palette right here, and just go in, basically covering the lid. All these shades that I've been using so far are matte, so there's no shimmer to them or anything, and so far they're going on really nice. So I'm just popping this on, you know, the center of my lid just to kind of brighten things up a little bit. Like so. Okay, yeah, that's good. And buffing it out. I like buffing. Buffing's fun. Okay, so there we go. That's pretty much like an everyday type of day look. I could stop right there and just throw in some mascara. Or you know what? Let's go into shadow phase, the darker one over here, and take it to the next level. So going back in with my KJH, well, you know what? Let me see. I'm gonna take this one, her number 21. It's an even smaller brush, and I've got to clean it off a little bit, but it's very small and good for getting into all those nooks and crannies and just define the outer corners of my eyes. Almost like lining it too, adding like a subtle liner. Could even blend that out a little bit too. Like I don't want to go all across my lid, but maybe like halfway, kind of blend it out. Could even kind of create like a faux cat eye almost. Yeah, I'm going to take this brush. This brush, by the way, is Sigma E30. I'm just using that to blend what I just did. So yeah, pulling that up towards my eyebrow tail. So yeah, it looks really, really nice. I like it. Yeah, this is just a really nice, basic, everyday go-to look. I mean, it's foolproof essentially. And let me see if I can find a flat brush in here. God, there's so many brushes, so many. Okay, this brush, sure. This one, again, another KJH number 20. It's more like a flat tip. I don't know. We'll see. I'm trying to achieve just kind of like a flat line across my lash line. Just trying to get as close as I can to my lash line and packing that color in and blending it out. I'm just accentuating that faux cat line, cat eye, if that makes any sense. Yeah, I mean, I could just keep building and building upon this, but I mean, you get the point. You can just build and build and take this as, you know, dramatic as you want. And I feel like anymore, and you know, we're not daytime Kristen anymore. We are Kristen of the night. Take that into my brow crease. That looks cool. Wasn't expecting that, but sure, all right. This brush is cool, I like it. I like it. I mean, it's a little dramatic. I mean, we're definitely creating a smoky look here. Just taking that into my... Oh, very cool. Ooh, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That was a happy accident. Love the way that looks. Look at that. That's so cool. It's so cool. Ah. All right, I'm going to take this under my eye. Smoke it out. Okay. Very, very fierce. Very, very fierce. Okay, more buffing. So, yeah. I don't know if I'd wear this to an office situation. I mean, you could. But I feel like this is the base layer for something a little more dramatic, which is the territory we are now entering. So that said, we have two options here. We have Cosmic Shift, and then we also have this dual chrome. Is it dual chrome or dual chrome? It's, yeah, Outer Limits. So I will do a little swatch for you to show you. Let me see. So this is Cosmic Shift. Let me see. I think it would look better if it was wet. I think it needs a little wetness. And then this is Outer Limits. Let me see. Yeah, Outer Limits is actually more red toned, but it's like, again, it has that dual tone going for it. It's very light, but almost just kind of like a transparent. Yeah. Oh, I like that. But today, I think we're gonna go with Cosmic Shift. I just love the shimmer. Again, it has that wet, like Pat McGrath shimmer, wet shimmer look to it, if that makes any sense. Again, because it's a shimmer, and shimmer loves the oils in your fingers and just goes onto your lids a lot better. Oh, so nice. Guys, why am I whispering? Look at that. Just gonna take that all over my lid. All over. There we go. Oh, so gorgeous. So pretty. I mean, I definitely need to buff this part out a little bit more, blend it out. It's a little severe, but we'll get to it. So, all right, I'm gonna take this brush again and just kind of blend that out. That is very, very severe. But I'm gonna work with it. Do I have a harder brush? Okay, here we go. It's another harder brush. This is rougher number 12. The bristles are more packed in, so I feel like this will help to blend that out a little more. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Yeah. And then we're gonna have even more fun because I'm gonna add eyeliner. I mean, I already have, there's a black in here, which I could essentially use for eyeliner. I mean, oh hey, so my battery died and my SD card ran out of space. So I don't know where the last clip left off, but I basically just added liquid eyeliner. I wasn't too much of a fan of using the eyeshadow as a liner, so I just went in with my Pat McGrath liquid liner, which I've been loving on lately. So there we go. So I'm really loving this palette. I mean, I think this is easily going to be my go-to like travel and date night and, you know, day to night type of palette. It'll become a default because clearly it's very, very versatile. So I am gonna go in with my eyelash curler and some mascara. Organization would be key here. I'm gonna go in with my Fenty Beauty Hella Thick mascara, and again, this was a Sephora sample that I cannot get enough of. Again, why didn't I pick it up yesterday? I could have. I guess because I still have some more of my sample left, but then again, I could always save this for when I go on vacation. I mean, the logic, Kristen. So there we go. That is just gonna open my eye immensely. Oh, so pretty. I can't stop, guys. I really, really can't. Is that the sun? I feel like the sun, no, it's still raining, but I feel like the sky just got just a little bit brighter. There we go. Oh my God. I am a fan. There we go. Just your average bedroom date night eyes. What can I say? All right, so now that that is tackled, we are gonna go on to concealer. Eyes are done. Eyes are done. They're great. They're fabulous. I am a huge fan. I could rock this all day or night, because I don't have to leave the house. I never leave the house, so if the tree falls in the woods, did I wear date night makeup all day? I don't know. So okay, mascara. Now I get to use my little tiny squidgy sponge and go in with my NARS. Yeah, my NARS, what do you call it? Soft Matte Complete Concealer, Light 2.2 Nougatine. And just kind of dab that in there and then just go in. Just go in. And I feel like on my last video, I didn't do a good job of blending this in all the way. Again, whenever I record, I feel like I'm on the spot, so I want to make sure I'm in frame and I'm communicating effectively, and then I guess the makeup blending situation is third or secondary? I don't know. Whatever. Again, I don't know what I'm talking about right now, guys. I'm just rambling and concealing my under eyes. So there we go. Okay. Oh, I'm awake. She's awake. She's alive. Do I want to add this anywhere else? Let's see. Got some capillaries over here. The primer, guys. Holy cow. I'm a fan. The primer is just allowing this to go on super smooth. It feels really seamless. Like my face is just a blank canvas. Blank canvas, no texture. We don't like texture here on the face, do we? No. Okay. And now, what else is there to do? It never ends. It never ends. Okay, so I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear in, let me see, Pearl, I believe the shade is called. And I'm just going to go under my eye and into my oily bits, which is typically my T-zone. And this will allow me to blend under my eyes as well. Okay, up here. And I should mention, this is, again, another Spectrum KJH number 8. And I use this for powdering underneath my eyes for the most part, and just, you know, in the little nooks and crannies of my face that tend to get oily. So there we go. Okay. Now I'm just gonna buff out under my eyes a little bit using, where'd my KJH, I have this one, but I need the other one, Where did you go? Where did you go? Love the way this is looking. Holy cow. Dennis better take me somewhere tonight. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good. I just have to slap on some blush, which I did not get yesterday. I did not treat myself to any blush. So we're gonna use what we have, which is always good. And that would be, what do we want to do? Let's do our good old friend Tower 28. And again, this is their BeachPlease in the Magic Hour shade. And yeah, it's really gunky and gross because I just dipped my brush into there. And just again, go on my high cheekbone like so. Add some color in because I like to look alive sometimes. Sometimes I like to look like a vampire, but for the most part, I like to look alive. All right, we're gonna stick with Milk Makeup highlighter in the Turnt color. And yeah, this has just been like, Milk blushes and their highlighters have just been my go-to. I love it. And I'm just gonna do that with the brush and go over my blush just to kind of mute things down a little bit. Yeah, just an extra shimmer. Like so. Look at that. Take that in a little bit. I'm gonna take it into my eye over here just to kind of, yeah. Oh my gosh, I love that. I love this. I love this so much. I love this look. Everything that's happening right now, I'm in love. Am I getting too excited? Probably. Very tempted to put on some falsies right now, but you know, we don't have to do that. So last but not least, lips. Lips. This is still recording, yes, okay. I'm gonna go in with my trusty Victoria Beckham lip definer in the number 2 shade, and just go over my lips. I am such a huge convert when it comes to lip liners. They are my new favorite thing. Yeah, especially this shade. I mean, it's like, in my opinion, it just suits me so well. And yeah, and you can just wear it alone. But since we're doing shimmer and we're doing date night, I have this lip gloss. Again, another lip gloss, another type of beauty product that I never thought I would gravitate towards. And again, another sample, Sephora sample. This is by Stila. This is, what is it? What are you? Their elevator pitch color. Look how shimmery that is. That is just beautiful. And I love, like, for a sample, this packaging is gorgeous. I mean, yeah. So yeah, that's what it looks like on the doe foot. It's like a very neutral, shimmery shade, but the shimmer factor in here, chef's kiss. Oh my God, yeah. Finito. I am 100% into this look, guys. What do you think? Do you like what's happening here? Yeah, this was very spontaneous. I was not planning for it to go this glam, but here's to happy accidents. Yeah, let me know in the comments down below. What did you think? Do you have any of these products that I shared with you? What do you think of them? I'm curious to hear your thoughts. What do you want to see next on this channel? Suggestions down below. I want to hear them. All right, my friends, if you've made it this far, thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you had some fun, gained some inspiration. If you're new here, hello, welcome. Please feel free to like and subscribe down below. I'm making these videos because I love makeup. It's fun, and yeah, I get a kick out of it. So yeah, anyway, hope you're having a fabulous weekend, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.